Mauga is not released yet, and he is already getting buffed. Hey guys, I'm Deemzies from the Omnic Post. During Blizzcon, we were introduced to the next hero for Overwatch, the tank that will be joining the roster when Season 8 launches early December. Mauga. Not the biggest surprise since they have been hinting at him, well, for the last few months, maybe even years. What was surprising, however, was that everybody, including the people at home, could test this new hero for a limited time. During the weekend of BlizzCon, Mauga was added to the roster for quick play, which resulted in some long queues. Everyone and their uncle wanted to try out the fortress-shaped man with the Colgate smile. By the way, these types of test weekends is something that we might see again in the future. During BlizzCon, I had the chance to take part in a group interview with the hero design team. And when one of my colleagues asked them if this could be happening again, Overwatch 2 hero producer Kenny Hudson shared that Mauga's test weekend was one of those instances where things just kind of aligned, with a little help and a little nudge left and right. But that, while it is not easy, they want to try and get that done again in the future. Guys, allow me a second to thank my patrons for their support. You guys are legends, and you too can join the Omnic Post family over on patreon.com/theomnicpost. Get early access to my content, Patreon exclusive streams, and even goodies. It is worth it, I promise. But anyways, let's continue. Now, this test weekend wasn't just a fan service. It also was a good test. These weekends do make me miss the PTR, or the experimental card, but they weren't played as much, especially the PTR. I don't know about the experimental card. In any case, Alec Dawson shared during a Q&A with Six about the Roadhog rework that they noticed during that test weekend that a lot of players had a difficult time surviving with Mauga. Which kinda makes sense. He is a mix between Reinhardt with his charge ability and Doomfist with his brawler tactics. But on one hand, he is missing the shield of Reinhardt and the mobility of Doomfist. So it does take some extra effort to keep him alive. The only tool he has is his passive where the crits actually heal him. I'm confident that the fact that players did not get enough time to fully test him and to get used to his kit is one of the reasons that we saw this happening. But that is exactly why Blizzard loves to kind of release these heroes a little stronger than they should be, to give us that leeway to learn those new heroes. Basically to compensate for our incompetence. That being said, the team must have felt that it didn't compensate enough in this case. Because Alex shared during that Q&A that internally they already buffed his survivability numbers, so I'm presuming that he'll get a little more healing out of those crits that he gets out of his weapon combo. See, one weapon will put a fire debuff on the target, while the other one crits any target with a fire debuff. See how that works? And yeah, those crits end up healing him. It's a nice kit. This buffed Mauga, including some possible other changes that they'll do in the next few weeks, is going to be released on December 5th with the start of Season 8. I'm personally very curious to see how this is going to pan out. I feel like he's one of those heroes that gets really OP once you start messing with his survivability. Especially when players get better at his kit. We've seen the same thing happen with the Junker Queen, for instance. But you know what, that's fine. That's why we have the mid-season patch. Oh, as I said, we got all of this info during a Q&A about the Roadhog rework, because they were kind of concerned about his survivability in this new reworked version. But I think that turned out just fine, but that's something for a different video. Tell me, what do you think? Did Mauga need this little buff? Help me out by leaving an answer in the comments below, so YouTube kind of thinks I'm doing something decent here. And while you're at it, make sure to subscribe. Alright, take care of yourself, take care of each other. Bye bye.